Hey guys, it's Riley or Else Thrifted over on Instagram and Poshmark, and today I'm filming a thrift with me at Plato's Closet. And I didn't film an intro, so we're just getting right into it. I'm starting in the jeans. I was actually hoping to find some good American jeans, but spoiler, I didn't. I did find this brand, never heard of it before, Le Jean. Here I am trying to see if there's a retail price, and there is $229. And I tried to look up comps, but the only thing that was coming up was frame jeans because, oh look, you can see a pair of frame right there. So Frame starts all their styles with so La Skinny or La Vintage or La High. So I couldn't actually find comps for those previous jeans, so I left them. But these Frame jeans I did end up picking up for 15. That's a little higher than I normally want to pay, but grabbed them anyway. And then I found these Page jeans that weren't marked up. They were only $8, but still, that's kind of a lot to pay for Page jeans when they're not selling. I did check comps, and there was a sold comp for that exact pair, as you can see on the screen, for $40, but wasn't worth it to me. They sold in like May. White jeans are kind of out for the season, so I left those Page jeans behind for $8. Let me know if you would have grabbed them, though. So the reason I actually decided to go to Plato's this day was because on Instagram I saw they had a pair of those fluffy Ugg slippers that are super trendy right now, and they were yellow and I wanted them for myself, but they didn't have them. Here I'm checking out this brand, never heard of it before, but it was new at tag, so I'm trying to find a retail price. Couldn't find one, so just passed, didn't feel like looking it up. I apologize for my filmography. I know it's not the best. It's actually really hard to thrift and film at the same time. Those I thought might be Lulu, they weren't. I don't know why I spent so much time looking at these Hudson jeans because I don't sell Hudson jeans. Maybe I did a double take on the price. Again, trying to check any jeans that are new tags. Jeans are not my favorite category to go through, but at Plato's I often will find a pair or two that will resell decently. And oh look, just found a pair, another pair of frame jeans. These ones are new at tag and they were $25. I stuck them in my cart to research and kept shopping. Now, this brand kept coming up a lot. I don't know how to say it, but it was new at tags for $225. When I checked comps, I couldn't find very many sold, so I didn't want to take a $15 risk on those, but I probably would have for $5 at Goodwill. These are actually Coldwater Creek, but I'd never seen that tag before. They looked so modern that I was really looking at them like, these can't be Coldwater Creek, but they were, and of course I passed because, not the best-selling brand. Calvin Klein jeans, they were newer, but I wasn't sure how jeans are doing from them right now. Figured it wasn't worth $15. My tip for shopping at Plato's is to look for items that they missed the brand on or they don't know the brand, because that is where you're going to find your best deals. Now here's a pair of jeans I'd never heard of, Driftwood, and there's a tag. I looked it up and they look like they sell pretty well. You can see on the screen the embroidered pairs do very well, or those with a little more detail. These ones were 15 and I just didn't want to take the risk on them, so I passed, but that is a brand I would totally be looking out for at Goodwill or for cheaper in the future at Plato's. When Plato's doesn't know a brand, they put WB or WT or WJ in front of it depending on what the item is, instead of a brand name, and that is how you know it's not in their system or they messed it up. So that is definitely a tag to be on the lookout for. I might have some footage of one later. I'm coming across a lot of American Eagle jeans and I really wish that they were priced to where I could sell them, but they're not. Here's a pair of Current Elliott for $20. Passed on those, didn't even bother looking up comps. Current Elliott does not sell very well for me at all. If you're interested in Plato's Closet content, I have my Pounds to Play-Doh series on my channel where I take items from the bins and flip them to Plato's, and I also filmed a Plato's Closet haul like a few weeks ago, and I have sold many of the items that I picked up in that haul. Here is a pair of DL 1961 jeans. I have a pretty hard time selling this brand, so I'd love to know if you can. Found a pair of Madewell. They were priced at $20. I did check comps on this one pair. Not worth it for $20 when they were selling for around $50 new with tags. And I did actually come across a few more pair of Madewell jeans while I was here at Plato's, but didn't even bother looking up the comps on them because they were all $20 and I was already buying a few more pricey items and just didn't feel like it. Madewell has not been selling very well for me. Again, we're seeing lots of American Eagle and some other fast fashion brands that I would possibly pick up at Goodwill for a cheaper price because the style is trendy. But Platos likes to price American Eagle jeans around 15 and Zara jeans around 18 to 20, at least the location I shop at, which obviously is not reseller friendly pricing. So your best bet at a Platos Closet is to find items that are mispriced. Oh, like here's a pair of frame jeans for $50. Oh my god, knew it tags. When I saw those, I was like, score another pair of frame for maybe 25. Nope, they were 50. That's crazy high. I don't know if I've actually ever seen my Platos price something that high. That wasn't like shoes or a coat, I should say. I'm getting pretty tired of looking through jeans at this point, and if you're tired of watching it, don't worry, we're about to move on. First, I'm going to show you this pair of All Saints pants I found, new at tags, for $198. All Saints is a great brand to be on the lookout for, but pants were not selling for a price where I felt comfortable paying $18. Here is a piece. I had never heard of this brand before. I don't know how to say it. There it is right there. It just looked interesting to me, so I pulled it out. There's the brand tag, and here are some of the pieces selling on their website currently, and here are some sold pieces. It looks like they did a collab with Adidas. Sadly, that specific piece was not selling for very much on Poshmark, but definitely a new brand to be on the lookout for. It looks like they do a lot of stuff with angel graphics. I have moved over to the jackets, hoping to find some good winter pieces. This is a Free People jacket, 25. I sadly didn't find any jackets. I didn't go through all the jackets though. I didn't have that much time and probably went through less than 10% of the store. And here's a Harlan blazer jacket, and if you didn't know, Harlan is sold at Nordstrom and sometimes at Anthropologie. I didn't check comps on that piece though because I didn't like the material of it and just didn't feel like it would be worth paying the $14 or $15 that they wanted for it. When you're shopping at buy-sell trade stores like Buffalo Exchange or Plato's Closet, you are most likely going to find less than if you're thrifting, just because prices are so much higher than thrift stores, but it's still worth looking. That was a Kate Spade dress, didn't even bother checking comps. Kate Spade does not do very well for me. I probably would have grabbed it at Goodwill for 5 or 6, although we know Goodwill would have priced that at like 25 because they're getting crazy. Here is a pretty little thing dress, and if you saw my last Plato's Closet haul, you know I picked up a lot of new tag Pretty Little Things dresses. My theory was that Plato's Closet got like a wholesale order of them. Anyway, they've been selling very well for me. I'm not making a huge profit on them, but that one, I figured it was $1 more. It was $9. The rest I paid $8 for, but I figured it would do well like the other ones. And this dress, not that, go past that. This right here, I thought this would be another Pretty Little Thing dress. It was Fashion Nova. I totally would have picked it up if it was another new tag Pretty Little Thing though. I did like the style. One thing to note with the Pretty Little Thing dresses is I've only been picking up ones that have sequins or beading or lace, the fancier ones that probably retailed for a little more. And right here is actually a Madewell dress, but Madewell has not been doing very well. They wanted $14 and it had a Nordstrom Rack sticker on it for $37, which probably means the market is oversaturated on Poshmark. Didn't even bother checking comps. I knew I didn't want to pay $14 for a Madewell dress right now, at least not that specific one. And I'd never heard of this brand before, but I was running out of time to look up comps and I could just tell from the fabric quality it wasn't very high end, so just skipped it. Knowing your fabrics is definitely going to help you in the long run, especially if you're thrifting or at Plato's Closet and you come across something that you don't recognize the brand of, but you can just tell it's higher quality or the fabric might feel like wool or silk, then look up the brand. But if it's polyester, skip it. Not always, but just a tip. And now here's another Pretty Little Thing dress. I really liked the print on this one, so I pulled it out to look at it, but I just determined it was too casual. It wasn't really the party dress that I've been picking up, and I did not want to spend $9 on that one. One thing I was afraid of when Anthropologie started putting Anthropologie on their tags was Goodwill and other resale stores would start marking up higher now that they knew it was Anthropologie, and that theory came to pass because my Goodwills and Plato's Closets have been marking up Anthropologie. I was super excited to pull this tank top out of the dress rack. I'm kind of wondering if someone was trying to hide it because it was a tank top in the plus size dress section when it was a small. Anyway, it was Amanda Uprichard, and I'm having a very hard time showing you the tag, but I will insert a picture in a little bit when I go over everything I purchased. And this is a pretty high-end piece, and it was new at tags for $190. This was my first time finding Amanda Uprichard. It is sold on sites like Shopbop and Revolve, and dresses often retail for over $200, like between $200 and $250. I was glad to find a tank top nonetheless. Here I'm just finishing off the dress section. I don't believe I find anything else. The dress racks were so tightly packed that it was so hard to film because I needed both hands to go through things. So I did go over, I am filming currently in the larger sizes of dresses just because it was the only area that the racks weren't so packed that I needed both hands to go through. And that just shows me that Plato's Closet, at least at my current location, will not be buying a lot of dresses right now because they have no space for them. I think it's interesting that Plato's tends to have more dresses than anything else. Maybe it's just because people buy them for one occasion and never wear them again, but that is often one thing I hear. Dresses are usually on the low priority list of things they are wanting. Usually they want jeans and jackets, especially for this time of year, and my locations are always looking for shoes. If you're selling to Plato's, it's always important to keep in mind the styles and items that they're looking for. If you follow your location's Instagram, they're often going to show styles that they are purchasing as well as promoting any sales that they have going on, so it's definitely worth giving your Instagram a follow. I feel like one big walking ad for Plato's Closet, but I think that there's definitely money that can be made there if you're selling to them from the bins, or money to be made if you're shopping at Plato's to resell. So, highly recommend checking out your Plato's. I know not all Plato's are created equal, but even I have a few dud stores around me where I will occasionally find a great piece. Now, I'm not going to be filming a separate haul for this video, so we are just going to get into a quick haul right here. Here's the first item I picked up, this pretty little thing, lace dress. I paid $9 for it. I'm hoping for it to sell about $35 and make about a $15 profit. Now, you didn't see these, but I grabbed these Urban Outfitters shorts for myself. They kind of seem like men's, but when I tried them on at home, because I don't try things on in store, they fit me decently well. Now, I also grabbed these for myself, but I'm kind of unsure on them. I also don't know the brand. If you know that little shark logo, please let me know. Here I'm showing you the tag, because I'm just very curious what this brand is, but I might return them. I didn't like how they fit. Now here's the Amanda Upprichard shirt. It's so pretty, nice sequin. I have no idea what this is going to sell for. I didn't check comps on this piece because I knew with a $190 new with tags there'd be room for a profit paying $6. I also grabbed this for myself. I still need to try it on. If it doesn't fit, I might take the shorts and that back to Plato's to get some store credit. And on to the last two items, both frame jeans. Here are the first pair. They are a flare. I did find one comp for this and it wasn't very good, but I think that I could probably get over $50 for them. Now, very last pair, the original frame jeans. I paid $25 for these new with tags, but comps seem pretty decent on them and there aren't a lot listed, and it's jean season. So that is all for today's thrift with me. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. It definitely helps out my channel. And if you like reseller content, feel free to subscribe. Bye guys!